Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into the weeds with a pretty serious piece of gear.
We are. It's the Kramer KDS-17EN, a 4K AVoIP encoder, and it even has Dante built in.
So our mission, if you will, is to look at this spec sheet and figure out what it really means. What's this thing promising?
Yeah, and why are these features, important for potentially large network setups today?
Right. The core idea seems simple enough on the surface.
Streaming really high-quality 4K video, plus audio over standard Ethernet, copper or fiber, doesn't matter.
And that immediately points towards scale, doesn't it? This isn't for your home office.
Definitely not. Think big. Enterprise, large university campuses, government facilities, anywhere you've got a lot of ground to cover.
You mentioned it uses existing infrastructure and it's bandwidth efficient. How does that actually help, say, an IT manager?
Well, it's about making life easier and, frankly, cheaper. Predictability is key.
Okay.
You're using the 1 gig Ethernet that's probably already there, so no massive, expensive network upgrades just for AV.
So it slots right in. Easier planning, easier rollout.
Exactly. Less specialized AV cabling needed. You're basically just plugging into the network jacks that exist. It saves time, saves hassle.
Okay, let's dive into the tech specs then. They promise an outstanding end-user experience. What delivers that?
Well, first up is the video quality itself. We're talking 4K resolution at 60 Hz refresh rate. Smooth motion.
Which is great, but I see 4.4.4 color mentioned specifically. Why is that a big deal compared to, say, 4.2.0?
Good question. 4.4.4 means you get full color information for every single pixel. No shortcuts.
And 4.2.0 takes shortcuts.
It does, yeah. It sort of averages out color information across pixels to save bandwidth. Fine for movies, maybe,
but not for sharp text or detailed graphics.
Exactly. With 4.2.0, things like fine text on a spreadsheet or maybe detailed CAD drawings can look a bit fuzzy or smeared. 4.4.4 keeps everything crisp, crucial for professional content.
Makes sense. Now, to push that 4K 4.4.4 signal over a standard network, it uses compression. They call it JPEG 2K-like.
Right. It's their approach to balancing that image quality with, not overwhelming the network.
So what's the bandwidth hit look like in practice?
It's actually pretty manageable. They state 4K averages around 350 megabits per second.
Okay.
And 1080p resolution is even lower, about 250 megabits.
Yeah.
Predictable numbers IT can plan around.
And this compression also keeps latency low, right? You don't want lag.
Absolutely. Low latency is critical for that responsive feel, especially in interactive settings.
Okay, moving to audio. You mentioned Dante earlier. That's significant.
Oh, yeah. Dante is basically the industry standard for pro audio over IP. Very reliable, low latency, lots of channels.
So this device, having 2 Dante input channels and 2 output channels, what does that let you do?
It means you can easily send or receive dedicated audio streams, like from room mics or to specific audio zones, completely separate from the main HDMI audio feed. Super flexible.
And it's not just Dante, is it? The spec sheet lists high-end home theater formats, too.
All right, Dolby Atmos, True HD, DTS HD master audio, plus high-res LPCM surround sound. It really handles pretty much any audio you throw at it.
So comprehensive video, comprehensive audio. What about just plugging things in, connectivity?
It's got the essentials and then some. One HDMI in, one HDMI out for local monitoring or connection.
And the network side.
Dual Ethernet ports.
Yeah.
You get your standard RJ45 copper port and an SFP port. That SFP slot gives you flexibility to use optical fiber for long runs or even another copper connection if needed.
Plus, it looks like it handles control signals too, RS-232, IR.
Yep, and USB. It has USB 3.0 host and device ports, so you can extend keyboard, mouse control, webcams, that kind of thing, over the network along with the AV. It acts like a hub.
Versatile. And distribution methods, one-to-one, one-to-many.
Both. It supports unicast for direct point-to-point streams and multicast for sending one source to many destinations efficiently. Uses RTSP for streaming.
Okay, let's switch gears slightly. The practical side, price. It's listed currently at $1,200.
Yeah, down from a list price of $1,500. For this feature, set the 4K 4.4.4 Dante, the flexibility that feels competitive for an enterprise-grade device.
And they're backing it up pretty strongly.
Definitely. A 7-year warranty from Kramer. That's a long time in the tech world. Shows confidence.
Yeah, and free U.S. shipping is mentioned. Small things, but they add up for big deployments.
Absolutely. That long warranty especially reduces the total cost of ownership risk for businesses putting these in ceilings or racks where they're hard to service.
So pulling it all together, the KDS-17EN is fundamentally about getting really high-quality AV signals across standard IT networks, particularly in larger environments.
Precisely. It's an AV endpoint, but it lives and breathes on the IT network.
Which leads us to our final thought for you to
Yeah.
consider.
When AV merges this deeply with IT, security becomes paramount, right?
Exactly. So what does the inclusion of features like AES-2526 encryption for the signal and 802.1x network access control? What does that tell us?
It tells us the game has changed. AV isn't just plugging in a projector anymore. If that video stream is sensitive corporate data or, secure government information,
It needs IT-level security.
without question. The line between the AV gear and the secure IT network, it's basically gone. AV is IT now, and it needs the same security posture. That's the big shift this kind of device really signals.